Hello, welcome back to another video. This morning, my hair is not even dry yet, so please excuse it, but I was gonna put my makeup on and I thought, well, why don't I film another video? So I'm doing another one of the looks from the 10 that our makeup artists created with the new Chromafusion line, and this is the berries and gold one. So I hope you enjoy. This is what it looks like in the end. So I do like it. It's a little bit, honestly, plainer than what I would normally do on the eyes if I were gonna do like a full eye makeup day. But that's great for someone who's just looking for something like kind of glam, but a little bit more simple. So if you wanna learn how to do this, just keep watching. Bye. Okay, so I'm trying to voice over this time because I felt real awkward last time, but as I told you, I'm doing the berries and gold look, so I'm just showing you the pages from that little book of looks that you saw in the first video. And I am starting by priming my eyes with our eye primer. I love this stuff. It really just gives a base for your eyeshadows to stick to and helps them to prevent from creasing and helps them last longer. The colors are more vibrant. I really do think that these Chromafusion eyeshadows perform really well on their own, and I don't even know if you would need a primer, but I ain't messing around. I might as well. Okay, so I'm starting here with Sand Castle, which is kind of a creamy matte shade as my base shade on my eyelids, and I'm using our eye color brush. This is great just for packing on color everywhere. It's not super precise, but it doesn't need to be. So I love this when I'm just wanting to coat my lids with my first shade to start. And it's a good thing to use like a neutral shade as your base and put it all over, because that helps to make it easier to blend the darker shades that aren't as easy to make look good. So that's just a little tip there. That's what it looks like. And the second shade I'm using is Candlelight. This is a really pretty, shimmery, kind of like creamy gold color. And I'm just packing this on right in the center of my eyelids using that same brush. If you saw the photo of like the eye model that I showed at the beginning, it's kind of like this look is just 3 strips of different colors. And so I'm really trying to just focus this right on the center of my lids. And then finally, the last color is Merlot. This is a super pretty matte purple shade. And I'm using the eye crease brush from our Essential Brush collection for this. And you can see me kind of flipping it around. That is a technique that I use when I really want to focus color on my crease. This isn't necessarily needed in this look. I'm just so used to doing it. Because as you can see, I'm just kind of creating that third stripe of color with this Merlot shade. And it's sort of like just a straight stripe. So I don't really need to go up into my crease at all. I did pick up the smudger brush just to blend a little bit more because I felt like my lines were a little bit harsh. It's a little bit harder to make everything look seamless when you're like going for that straight line look, but I think it turned out good after I kind of blended it. And then I did pick up some more Candlelight just with my finger and packed it right in the center of my lid again, just because I wanted to brighten up that color. So that's how it looks in the end. Moving on to my face, I'm starting with my CC cream in Very Light as usual. This is pretty much what I put on every single day. I love this stuff. It's very moisturizing, but doesn't leave me feeling super oily. I do have really oily skin, and this doesn't bother me. Like by the end of the day, maybe I'm getting a little bit oily, but it's pretty good. And it's just really lightweight. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing anything. So I love that. It's got SPF 15 in it. All around, just a great product. Now I'm picking up my under eye corrector, which is another one of my favorite products. You're going to notice a trend here. But the under eye corrector is a great peachy toned concealer that just really helps to negate any blue or purple in the dark circles underneath your eyes. So I use this almost every day, especially if I haven't gotten a very good night's sleep. And I always put my extra right below my brows to kind of cover up any veins that I have up there. I did put some powder on today. This is our mineral powder foundation in Ivory 1, and I'm just using the powder foundation brush to buff this all over my face. I don't wear powder most days, but today I did want my makeup to last a little bit longer than usual. My unit meets on Tuesday nights, and so I wanted to make sure that my makeup still looks great when we meet at 7 p.m. tonight. And so I thought I'd just throw a little powder on. This also helps to control oil. If I am feeling really oily, sometimes I'll throw this on as well. And this is a great midday thing too, if you keep this in your purse or whatever. I just love this powder. I used to wear it every day, but after the CC cream came out, then I kind of switched to that. Okay, so moving on to brows, I'm using the new Brunette Brow Definer Pencil. And you can see I'm just kind of like outlining the bottom and the top of my brows and then creating the shape I want and just filling in. I'm using short little strokes to make it look as natural as possible. And I really like this new brow pencil. It just is so much more precise and I don't need to sharpen it all the time, which is so nice. So I'm using the deep brown eyeliner, just the pencil liner, to line both my top and bottom lashes. That's what the look called for, so that's what I'm doing. You know me, most days I do a wing, but I wanted to follow the instructions for today. And then another one of my favorite products, the waterproof mascara. And I had a really long clip of me putting on mascara, but you don't need to see that. So here's what the eyes look like in the end. All right, moving on to blush. I am putting on Rosy Nude with our cheek brush. And this is a nice tone. I don't know if it's like the best for my skin, but it's just really pretty neutral. And yeah. Just putting it on, kind of starting at the apples of my cheeks and bringing it up to my temples. Some of these camera angles are so bad, you guys. I'm sorry. I'll have to be more conscious of that next time. And then I did decide to put a little bit of highlight on. I'm blanking on the name of this one right now. I think it's glazed, but I just wanted to add a little bit of shimmer. This was a matte blush, so I like shimmer. All right, then moving on to lips. I am putting Crushed Berry Gel Semi-Matte Lipstick on to complete the look. And I didn't have this one in a tube, so I just used one of my samples with an applicator to apply. And I really like this color. This is probably one of my best-selling shades in the matte formula. And anyways, this is the finished look. I hope you like it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.